Hi there YouTube, today's lesson we're going to learn a quaver drum beat. We're going to throw in a few extra bass drums than what was in the previous lesson. Let's go. Hi there guys, so this is what we're going to be learning today. This is the start of it. Once again we'll slowly build it up. So you've got your quaver notes on the top. There's 8 of them, because remember you need 2 to make up one whole beat. So the count for this goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and all played on the hi-hat, which is the X on the top of the stave. I've also done it in a tab form, so the H obviously for hi-hat, and that's counted the same, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so let's have a look at how that sounds, Right then, so pattern number 2, we're going to add in some extra bass drums, as you can see. So this time, unlike the beat we did before, there's now 2. So we've got the count still 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The bass drums this time are going to come on the 1 and the 3 and. Okay, so it's bass drum and hi-hat, bass drum and hi-hat, hi-hat on its own, hi-hat on its own, bass drum and hi-hat, bass drum hi-hat, hi-hat on its own, hi-hat on its own. Remember, when they're in line, play them at exactly the same time. Once again, in the tab form, you've got the bass drum and hi-hat, bass drum hi-hat, hi-hat on its own, hi-hat on its own, bass drum hi-hat, bass drum hi-hat, hi-hat on its own, and hi-hat on its own. Okay, so let's get into it and see how it sounds. Right then guys, so just before we get into the final part of it, I just want to say thank you for watching the beginner lessons. Please feel free to go back over them from start to finish. Try doing everything with your left hand first. If you're right-handed, play with your left hand on the hi-hat. So you play rolling crossed open. If you're right-handed, if you're left-handed, on the snare, play with your. So if your right hand's on the snare, play with your right hand on the hi-hat. So it just opens you up a little bit. Also, it's always good to learn both hands so that one doesn't become more dominant than the other. This will play great dividend in the future, especially when it comes to learning different patterns like paradiddles and things. Being able to use both hands equally is very, very important. Right then, so this is the final one. So we've added in the snare. The snare now comes on the 2 and the 4. Okay. Once again, I've coloured them in differently to make it a little bit easier to understand. So you've got your bass drum hi-hat on the 1, bass drum hi-hat on the and, snare drum and hi-hat on the 2, hi-hat on its own on the and, the bass drum and hi-hat on the 3, bass drum and hi-hat on the and, snare drum and hi-hat on the 4, hi-hat on its own on the and. So once again the count is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I've added in the snare on the tab. If you guys would like to keep the tabs in the following videos, please let me know if it's helpful for people. Otherwise I'm just going to go straight back to the music. It's always better to learn music than it is the tabs, because then any piece that's put in front of you, you'll be able to play. Okay, so let's get into it and see how that sounds. Okay, right then, I hope you enjoyed all 5 lessons. There's a few little things that I might add on, so there might be one lesson after this which will be like an extra sub lesson, where we're just going to go into a few things that we've covered and possibly add a little bit more in. I will be starting a new series where we'll be looking at a few more different beats, throwing in a few different bass drums, extra snares, a completely different new drum beat that uses 16th notes, so we'll be incorporating 16th notes in the next set of lessons. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and rate if you thought it was good. Please comment down below If you have any questions at all, I'm always willing to help. Yeah, so thank you very much. Bye.